Happy Wednesday, folks. The day after the State of the Disillusion address. Yesterday, the other day, I had made an executive decision to not watch the foolish thing. And unfortunately, my inbox messages blew up and people wanted me to comment as this foolish exercise went on. So I did. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and rodents of all ages, I didn't know where to run. I almost lost the TV set. Really, I almost did. I sat there and watched Obama come out of the closet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he came out of the closet and finally has admitted what most of us have known, that yes, indeed, he is a dictator. And that he will use his pen to do whatever the hell he wants to and take me to court if you don't like it. That's basically what he said to us. He paraded out an injured vet, and I have all the sympathy and the love of the military you could possibly extrapolate, because I was trained in the dental profession at the Veterans Administration, and I know all too well that the soldiers in our military, our vets, have been cut. Obama has cut the VA benefits. I know for a fact. And I watched him parade this guy at the State of the Union, where everybody, I'm sure, was clapping for not for the president. They were clapping for that military vet. They were clapping for him, and rightfully so. But Obama, you lie. You crawl lower than the lowest crawling creature on this planet. That's how low you crawl to do that. Because that was so transparent, it wasn't even funny. Then you turn around and say, oh, the job market's doing well. Really? Come to Rhode Island. We're on the bottom of the list. We are, or actually the top of the list. We're on the bottom of everything. So you could call the top the bottom, because we beat everybody in this country, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we do. We are the highest unemployment. Why? Because we're run by the same very people that Obama's made up of. Liberal Democrats with socialist tendencies. So, do the math. Check most of the blue states. Wonder how they're doing, right? Oh, and he says, oh, employment's doing better. Really? How about public sector jobs as opposed to the reality, which is regular people, getting jobs? Oh, no. But he wants to use his pen and raise the minimum wage. And by the way, that minimum wage pen, he didn't kind of tell you, those are only for like the government contractors that are bidding for jobs. Now you tell me which one of those folks are making minimum wage. Really? They're way above that. I mean, this is all about union hacks. Mandatory pre-K. Why? For a failed school system, ladies and gentlemen? We failed the children. But let's get mandatory pre-K. Bring more union hack teachers into the game. Pay them more. They're not going to get a scale on how well they do, because everybody makes the same pay, so they can screw everybody. And by the third grade, guess what? We have lost the children, because by the time they go into the fourth grade, most of them we lost them. So he realizes that he wants to create a mandatory preschool. Give me a break, ladies and gentlemen. The guy stood up there and passed lies, and Joe Biden sits right behind him, who looks just like the Joker on Batman, by the way. Every time he got up to clap, he had to make sure he turned his body around. He had skid marks in his shorts. He got up and down so many times. And there was the justices. Of course, they're not allowed to clap. They sat in the front row like animatrons who didn't get plugged into the wall, didn't get the electrical juice, because they didn't have any emotions whatsoever. And then you have a whole bunch of other foolish people in that audience that are just loving what Obama has to say, his dictatorship. So, let me say this, okay, ladies and gentlemen? When those Democrats got up and performed personal skid marks upon themselves and clapped for this idiot every time he lied, note that they are the enablers of his dictatorship. They are the enablers. Now, I'm trying to be kind, but I'm sorry. I came away from that stupid address being very, very convinced that everything I suspected about this guy is what it is. He's a dictatorship, and quite frankly, dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous for the economy of this country. But, oh well, we gotta wait a couple of more years. And back here at home in Rhode Island, they paraded out with the Hosanna in the highest. Claiborne Pell's grandson, Clay Pell, gets up, and what's the first words out of his mouth, because he's running for governor in a Democrat primary? He says, "Hi, my name is Clay Pell, and I'm Michelle Kwan's husband." Oh, really? So it's all about stardom. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? People will vote for that because the unions put him up there to take out Gina Raimondo here in Rhode Island. Angel Tavares will not survive the whole Democrat process. He will be getting out of this race before the primary even begins. And then you'll have those two. And who will they vote for? Clay Pell to win the primary. Well, hopefully our Republican guy will win. And I'm all about that. I'm all about putting an R in that seat, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? That's going to happen. Stick around for the fun, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I bent my spleen today. Have a wonderful, magical day, by the way. Have a magical day. Bye.